It's 11:11. Make a wish.
Welcome to Hacking Hypermobility Podcast.
I'm Luna.
And I'm Shelly.
And we're two bendy mamas
hacking hypermobility.
Hey, today is all about executive functioning, or rather, dysfunctioning of it. And one of the beauties of doing a lived experience podcast and the way that I'm doing it this season is that I'm typically recording some or all of what I'm going to be posting the same day that I'm recording it. But that comes with some risks because as someone who has a bunch of shit going on with their body, that's pretty ballsy of me to expect that my body's going to cooperate, and sure as shit, it's not cooperating. And so what I'm going to share with you today is the video that I shared about executive dysfunction on my TikTok page last year. It's about 4 minutes long. And then I will share a snippet of actual real-time audio that I recorded when I was up at 4:30 last night, puking my guts out for some unknown reason. Don't worry, I'm gonna edit out the gross sounds so you don't have to hear them. I didn't want to hear them when I edited them out, but that's how much I care about you. That event, plus all of the pain that I've been in lately, has really just made it hard for me to just do anything. It took me a while to even get all of my shit together to record this, and all of my other content was pre-made. It's like 6 o'clock. I've known about this all day. But yeah, anyway, this is what living with dysautonomia is like. Whatever happened last night was definitely autonomic in nature. Again, if you have any questions about anything that I'm sharing, I'm an open book, as you'll see based on what I share. You can email them to me at shelly@hackinghypermobility.com, or questions, that's a generic questions, at hackinghypermobility.com. And here you go. We'll be back in 2 weeks with F.
Hi, I'm Shelly, and I have all the letters. And I didn't find out about most of them until I was 44, and I'm almost 47. I like information. And one of the things that I've struggled to describe to people is the way my brain works, because I never thought about it until I started getting all this information about my brain. And today I got even more information. Would you like to see a picture of how my brain works? Of course you would. Now, this isn't an MRI or anything like that. I had occupational therapy today. And today she wanted to see how I organize my tasks. And hold on. Before I show you the picture, I'm going to explain to you what she asked me to do. So it's a picture of all different shapes. Think like icons. And I was to scan the screen and with one finger, touch all of the bells. She didn't give me any instructions other than that I was to try to only touch the bells, and that I could take as long as I wanted, but my goal was to not make mistakes. And she didn't give me any other prompts or cues as to how to complete the task. So I did it the way I wanted. I got 100% accuracy doing it the way I wanted. And it took me almost 4 minutes. The second time, she had me scan the screen a specific way. I could choose between one of two ways, but I had to be consistent the entire time. I had to use the same hand, same finger, and I was still had no time limit, only looking for the bells, and my goal was to, again, scan the way she told me with no talking, one finger, same hand. I, again, got 100% accuracy, and it took me 2 minutes.
And this is your brain on whatever the old drug thing.
That is exactly what I would have expected to see, quite honestly.
Red, blue, and red.
Yeah. We're ever going to do a schematic of what I thought my brain was doing while I was thinking. That video and the image of me, because that's following me choosing the bills. It blew me away. What I'm about to show you after is when I followed the instructions. And then stick with me and we'll do a little wrap up of this whole little whatever this is. Well, this does show how my brain works. To me, it was more of how I feel lately when I'm trying to do a task. My executive functioning lately has been straight garbage. And I used to be better at organizing my life. And lately I just can't. I need someone to say, here's how you're going to do it. Do this, 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 and this, and don't do this. When I got those prompts, I completed the task just as successfully, but twice as fast. I hated it. I was bored when I was doing the task per her instructions. So that tells me that I can be lackadaisical and carefree and still be accurate if I'm left to my own devices. And it doesn't really, it's not, what's the word I'm looking for? Who does it hurt if I dance and sing songs while I'm doing my task? If time is not an issue. And if me dancing and singing silly songs isn't going to distract anybody. Because that is the only reason why I can think of someone to tell another person to not do a sorting task that way. I'm 46, right? I can see how if I had been 4 years old, it would have been helpful for me to learn how to organize and learn that executive functioning. But because of my other skills, I hid the fact that my executive functioning was garbage. And now that I can see just how shitty it is, I don't know how I feel about it. Anyway, information. I guess some ice. Oh God. Why? But why does it do this to me at 4 a.m. and not? What am I even throwing up? Just check my heart rate. Shit. 112. Shit. Okay. My heart rate's down to 92. Watch out for the hairball in the hallway. Oops. what I need. We're out of toilet paper up here. Is there any in that closet there? I don't think so. I think I kept telling myself yesterday to refill it, and then I never did. Okay. Nothing worse than the way your mouth feels after throwing up. All of the things I hate are things that I have problems with that I can't explain. I hate barfing. I hate touching eyes. Ugh. That is so weird. Why does that happen?
TP.
Thanks, baby. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm good now. Or good enough.